they're going to do everything they can with the camera or things placed on camera to get you to look, to get you to see the colors resonating through your chakras and out your eyes. So if you deflect like I do and don't let them control your eyes, never looking where they want you to look, they'll try other tricks. Here's a trick.
It's Tuesday.
He put this weird sign by his face. Look, there's no restaurant, there's no sign, there's no food. It's all an illusion. They can change anything they want. Because I was deflecting this entire episode, it just began. It's another Netflix thing. He places this purposely by his face because he wants the viewer to read it. But I deflect it.
At 11 o'clock.
Who do you think you are? You could be a good, like a mayor, just strolling into town going, just want to find out what you're doing. You're just reading the paper. Make sure it is just reading the paper.
Make sure he's just reading the paper. And look, here's the paper. It's right there. Friday night, fish fry. A normal viewer would see that and read it. But I don't, because I know their tricks. But they're speaking in code to each other, in double meanings, about the viewer, in real fucking time, while I'm watching. And see, he puts his face right in it. See this? He's really trying to get me to look there. Really trying.
Just strolling into town going, just want to find out what you're doing.
Just want to find out what you're doing.
Just reading the paper.
Just reading the paper. See, his face is on the paper. Because I'm supposed to be looking at that right now. He's forcing the viewer's eyes to stare at that. A normal viewer. But I won't.
Make sure it is just reading the paper.
Make sure he's just reading the paper. There's the paper again. Even easier to read, but I'm not reading it.
See you later.
See you later. And the paper's gone. It's absurd, but it's code. It's real. He tries again. Puts his head right on it. Okay, this one's really interesting. This is from an Apple Music concert of Patti Smith. Now, as usual, I'm deflecting. And I'm giving energy here and there, but this is right at the beginning. And they're trying to establish who I am. This is very subtle. Watch what happens. Alright, let me take you through it. Put this on screen. They show the sneakers, but then they cut to this purple vest. Because I believe that's her. That's what she resonates with. Older, but higher frequency. They want to see if my eyes can see that. But I'm deflecting. And listen to what she's saying while it's happening. She's singing, "It ain't me." Don't be fooled by thinking she's just warming up or something. She said it ain't her because I didn't look at that purple. It ain't me. You can see her trying to detect it. Just look at the face. It ain't me. And then they show red cup right there and a red shirt at the exact same moment, which is the other end of the spectrum. And she's still trying to detect. If I ain't her, because I didn't see that purple, it ain't me. Then they're going to go to just the red on screen at the same time. Do I resonate with that? And she's trying to detect. Just look at how her head is positioned. It's a form of seeing. Watch.
Found a 65 in a dumpster.
Watch her face. Now watch. They're going to put a body in front of her. This is key. This is how they work. To try to catch me when he moves. Watch. Look at where she's looking. Right after the body moves in front of her. She's trying to see the light from my eyes. Watch it in fast motion.
Dumpster? Are you serious? I didn't say this.
She turns real quick. Now I'm just turning this on. It's Netflix. It's a movie. As usual, they need to get a read on who's watching. So they introduce camera movement to try to get your eyes to follow so they can read who you are. Watch. It's coming up, but I'm deflecting. I won't watch their movement back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
What'd I tell you about sucking your thumb, huh?
Now here's the key. Because I didn't give any energy, nothing negative. I didn't think anything about the girl sucking her thumb. I didn't think about little girls or black people versus white people or anything. They think I'm all right. It's coded. They sing it in the music. Listen, right before it cuts. Listen closely. They think I'm all right. I'm safe. But the truth is, they don't really know who I am because I deflected. I'm hiding, so they really don't have any idea. Okay, I want to show you a really good example of how they operate. They want the viewer to really focus on things. Because when you do, they do tricks. They move the camera, they put something in front of your eyes, various things to extract energy or to detect who you really are. Now, I'm watching this Mets presentation. I used to be a big Mets fan. I know it's all a lie. Everything is a lie. So I'm not really into it. But I'm watching it for one last time. And I'm actually watching it. I'm not completely deflecting. I'm not keeping my eyes moving around constantly. I'm actually looking at the players and trying to feel some kind of emotion attached to who I used to be when I was a big Mets fan. And watch how they capitalize on that. So, you got these two players. The one on the right is going to retire. He was the biggest Mets player over the last 10 years. The one on the left was his partner in crime, so to speak. So this is a big moment. The guy comes back on the field with his old partner in crime. It's the last time on the field together. And the first time since 2011. 7 years. So as a viewer, you're watching this, you're smiling, you're going, oh, they're reunited, it's great. And you're staring where they want you to stare. Watch. They're going to come together for a big hug, and you're going to look at them, and you're oh, now I'll take you through it. It's not random, I promise. They know, the fans, the viewer, are going to watch them come together for that big hug. That's the perfect moment to catch their fish. Here they come together. Take it slowly. You're going to look at them as a viewer and really focus on that right now. And what they're going to do is orchestrate an instant cut to this other view, but instantly, when you're looking, they move something in front of the screen. It's black because something is walking in front of the new camera. There's no such thing as cameras. They are orchestrating this instantly while you're watching. And then they move it away and back to them. Moving that black blob in front of the screen with someone staring at it and then them reappearing somehow gives them a glimpse into your eyes. The light that you're shining from your eyes, which seems to be showing colors based on your chakras, what you resonate with, so they will know who they're dealing with. It happens constantly. You just need to pay attention. It happens right when they know someone's going to focus in on what they're doing. They instantly change it and do a trick to catch a glimpse of the viewer. Watch it again. Big moment, they come together. Oh, I'm going to look right at them. Oh, they change it, put a blob in front of the screen. They get a glimpse. They know who you are. It happens super fast. And I assure you, it's not because this is real and there are real cameras and they cut to a different camera view that just happened to have someone walk in front of it the second they cut to it. Nope. This is a whole different ball game. I want to show you another example of the same thing. Internet video, a meme type video. They do this all the time. As soon as you focus on something, the camera will jerk to catch you like a fish. It's on purpose. Here's a video with cats. So you're supposed to focus on what's happening. And as soon as you do, boom! Camera moves. Don't be fooled into thinking there's a real person filming real cats with a real phone. It's nefarious. And it happens constantly at the very beginning of these types of videos. You're watching, you're staring at this cat, looking at this cat, and you're focused intently. What are they going to do? And as soon as you do that, the camera jerks like a fishing line because you're a fish to these beings and they're trying to catch a glimpse of you, or they're trying to cut in to your consciousness, your field. I'm not sure how it works, but I know it's happening, and I know there's a purpose specifically related to your eyes. Watch this nonsense again. Very beginning of the video, you focus on the cats and they pull up the camera. They catch their fish. It's all color testing. What do I resonate with? The colors represent the spectrum, the prism, the prison that we live in. So, watch.
A different time period.
He walks in front of the green because they
one's
think I'm
living in.
green because I'm deflecting the entire time, which is neutral.
It's a flaw in the romantic imagination.
Now watch
of
what
those
happens.
People who find it difficult to cope with the present.
They're going to cut.
Yes, this is the nicest ring we saw.
Wouldn't you say that was an awkward shot? A long, delayed thing, someone's going to look at this and... Because it's a test, the red. They want to see if I resonate with the red. And because I don't, because I'm deflecting it, my eyes are avoiding the color. They're not connecting with it. They don't think I resonate with red, which is bad, or young, or babyish, root-oriented, grounded to earth. So because I don't resonate with it, listen to what they say.
Yes, this is the nicest ring we saw.
This is the nicest ring we saw. Because I'm the nicest. Because I'm not judging. I'm not thinking. I'm neutral. Like the color green, right to her right.
Yes, this is the nicest ring we saw.
But watch. When they show an ass on screen, it's on purpose. It's very rare. But when they do, it's a test. To see if the viewer, male or female, will check out the ass and judge it. And listen to what happens.
It's for a wedding band. It's the way you have to go. And then everyone will see it in the back row when he puts...
She says, and then everyone will see it in the back room. It's coded. The back room is her ass. And whoever is looking will be viewed by them because they're supposed to stare at her ass. And that gives them access. But I'm deflecting. But that was clear code. Listen.
It's the way you have to go. And then everyone will see it in the back row when he puts it on my finger.
And watch how awkward this becomes.
This is going to be such an event. Oh.
Look at this. Long delay. So she walks by the green. It's a test to see if I resonate with that color.
I wish that...
I don't want to keep going over it.
I don't want to keep going over it. It's more code. I'm not going to get into that, but it's about colors. She's on blue. That's over green. They just tested the green, going over it, because I'm not resonating with the green either, because I'm deflecting it. I'm not looking at it like they want me to. So they move on to the next color.
No, Gil he's smart and he's very successful.
Blue. The blue door, right next to her. Next color up after green. Smart. Successful. It's higher frequency.
Gil he's smart and he's very successful.
Everything is a test, and it's all connected to the viewer as they're watching in real time. All right, I want to show you. This is interesting. This is from Pink Floyd, The Wall, famous album, one of my favorite albums. Throughout this dialogue in this album and movie, the guy is watching TV. But I noticed that all the stuff that I'm discovering about the TV being basically alive and operating in real time actually happens on the album. Listen to this. They walk into his apartment. He turns the TV on.
Are all these your guitars?
The second you turn the TV on, you actually hear someone say, "Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't mean to startle you," because it happened so quickly. Just imagine that these people are real in their own reality, and the guy is actually turning the TV on. It's actually responding to him.
Guitars?
Didn't mean to startle you. But listen, this guy just brings a groupie home. Some girl he's gonna probably fuck, and that's it.
It's bigger than our apartment.
Let me know when you're entering a room.
Let me know when you're entering a room. Yes, sir. She just said this place is bigger than our apartment. Let me know when you're entering a room.
Drink of water. You want some? Huh?
I'm gonna get a drink of water. Do you want some? And then there's a long pause, and you actually hear a person on screen say yes, because they're reading the mind of the viewer, who's the guy. Listen.
You want some? Huh?
Yes.
What are you watching? Hello?
You can hear them saying in the background something about Mrs. Bancroft. Let me know when Mrs. Bancroft wants to eat, and so on and so on. More code. The groupie, who the guy's gonna bang, they're using the name Bancroft. Let me know when Miss Bancroft is gonna eat or wants to eat. It's connected to the guy, the musician that's watching the TV. And it's all referring to his situation in real time.
Hello? Are you feeling okay?
Day after day.
It's exactly what happens when I watch TV, or when other people who are connected to what's happening here, when they watch TV. The TV responds in real time about your situation if you've given them access. I was pretty blown away that it's actually happening in this song from this famous album with somebody, a musician who supposedly turns the TV on.